Oh my goodness. What is up, everybody? Boom! It's Tuesday. I'm home. I'm home. Oh my gosh. It had never felt so good to be back home and just sleep. And I still, guys, I don't know why, but I still haven't been able to get a good night's sleep. Like I've slept, but then Lex had to be at school the last 2 mornings, and everything. So I haven't got to get over that hump of I just need a total just 16 hours of just straight sleep. Oh my goodness. Guys, we have so much to talk about. We have so much to get into. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Jason is home. He is getting set up, and then he's going to pop on. So he's going to pop in any second now. But he said, go ahead and start without him. So here we are, guys. I look like a proper YouTuber with headphones on like this. I couldn't find my other ones. I don't know what happened to them. My little AirPods. So I had to go with these. But they look pretty cool. I look like a proper YouTuber. I should be playing Minecraft or something. Hi. But anyways, guys, it is good to see you. First and foremost, we have a whole bunch of names to add to the Legends board. By the way, guys, Cody and Sean from the New Reality, they were in town while Jason and I were in Kansas, and they took it upon themselves to write the New Reality on the Legends board with 2 stars. That means they owe the Haunted Side $300, guys. I'm sorry. That's just how it works. I mean, you're on the board with 2 stars. That's how that works. So we need to hold them accountable. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to send you an invoice. So I don't know if Jason heard that yet, but let's see. I think is he ready? Give me a thumbs up. Are you ready? No, he's like, no, not yet. Don't do it. Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready. So while Jason's getting finished, I'm gonna give some shout outs to the newest legends. You guys, seriously, you guys came through so ridiculously hard on the Kansas trip. So let's give some proper shout outs. Cynthia, you are a legend already, a double legend. Now you are a triple legend, getting a star. Cynthia, you're amazing. Leslie, are you up there? I thought that you were, but you are now. Leslie in the house. Holden. Man, thank you so much. Z-Man. Jason, are you good now? No. Z-Man, during the live stream night before last, I think it was, did $300 in super chats. So Z-Man, I don't know if you're watching yet. I imagine if you were, you would be blowing up the chat. But dude, 1, 2, and 3. Incredible. Thank you. Cindy. Wait. Cynthia, you're here. Cindy, I gave you a star for Cynthia. Sorry. There you go. All right. Okay. Eileen. Thank you. ×2. Bam. Sharon getting a star. Bam. Liz. Bam. Tarnia. I thought you were on there. You're right here now. And Nicola. Bam, bam, bam. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at those legends. Y'all are incredible. Guys, if you're just tuning in, this is a Tuesday night live stream. This is where Jason and I hang out. Jason's ready. Speaking of Jason, here he is. Oh, gosh, I hate when it does that.
Woo! I'm all red today. Red because I did not change my lighting situation from when I used it on the Kansas trip. Usually it's blue. Now it's red. I really trying to get ready real fast and stuff, but I'm glad that the legends have got the spotlight right now, because if you have not been paying attention, if you haven't been part of our live streams over the past weekend, we had a huge snag in our Kansas trip, and the legends are the ones that pulled our butts out of the fryer in order to get us some quality locations to replace the locations we lost 30 minutes into the trip. So it's all because of them. So if you enjoy the next, I don't know, 17,000 episodes that we got coming your way, the ones that are focused on our Kansas trip, it's because these people helped us immensely.
Yeah, for real, guys. Without you doing this, without the legends and you guys sending the super chats, sending the PayPal donations, joining the channel, all that stuff, I would have went home.
Oh yeah,
we didn't have a choice. We really didn't have a choice.
Let me set the scene.
Set the scene for us, Jason.
Get the comments
real quick, by the way, Arnold, thank you so much for the PayPal donation. Getting things started on. Look at this; it's so beautiful. We got the glow board back. We're back home. So Arnold, you were getting it started.
So to set the scene, we showed up at the Fear Fest, Temple Fear Fest Paracon that we were invited to do. Patrick can't show you right now, I don't think, but we actually got the banner that was sitting outside the building.
Big old banner.
It's got our faces on it. Anyway, we showed up and we're like, hey, how you doing? Cool. Like, we're getting like, man, this is a cool place. Like, oh yeah, I can't wait to investigate this place. We start talking to people, and the person that set up all of the investigations for us for this trip, we're like, hey, where's so-and-so? We want to talk to him. We got to talk about all these investigations we're going to do. And we found out, due to an emergency beyond our control, he was not there, and all of the locations that we were supposed to investigate, including the location itself, the temple where the Paracon was happening, we had nothing. We had nothing. Within 30 minutes of showing up, we find out we have no locations to investigate, none. And me and Patrick, we exchanged this look. And we went into quick hyperdrive to try and secure locations. Locations that were going to cost us money, locations, because the locations we had already paid for were gone, completely gone, and we had no way
of hotel rooms getting up to those locations that were non-refundable.
And so we started calling around, we started asking around. We had quality people at the Paracon that were locals to the area who were able to point us in the right direction.
Shout out to Central Kansas Paranormal Society.
Yeah, they really helped us out, and they kind of got the ball rolling in terms of getting us some new locations. Long story short, when we were in need, people stepped up to help us secure funds for the new locations. Those legends have been put on the board because, listen, me and Patrick had like a 10-15 minute conversation of, I mean, can you change your flight? I can drop you off at the end of the Paracon on Saturday, and you can head home because there's no reason for you to stick around here. And like I said, all of the locations, so even the temple that the Paracon was being held in suddenly disappeared. Shout out to Jennifer, one of the folks who runs that location, oversees the location. She became our good friend, and really, she came in on her day off, her night off, to let us investigate that location
fix my light. Give me a second.
The following week. So listen, we met some awesome people that helped us out. We have awesome people in our community that helped us out. The only reason that trip happened was because of all of those people. And for that, eternally grateful.
Yeah. Sass, thank you so much. And you got a star. Bam! There you go. By the way, guys, I know you want this hat. Go get this hat on the merch.
I didn't even notice that hat. That is a sweet hat.
Yeah, that is awesome. While you are on the merch store, which is tinyurl.com/thehauntedSide, I will post it up with see that up there, the promo code rewatch. Use the promo code rewatch. You can also get this shirt.
I should have brought mine. I have my shirts inside. One of my favorite shirt design that I've done so far. If you go to the Cemetery Road links, linktree.cemetery road, whatever it is.
Linktree.com/the cemetery road.
Yeah. I did a shirt similar to that. Oh, are those stickers?
Yes.
I need one. I did a shirt similar to that where it's like a concert style tee where I've got the concert logo on the front, and then on the back is the locations and dates for my first season of episodes for Cemetery Road. It's pretty sweet. And it's the what is it? The from Cemetery Road to Eternity tour shirt. It's pretty sweet. I'm pretty proud of it. It looks pretty nice.
You know what else is pretty sweet, Jason?
What?
That poster.
Nice. I need to get one of those.
Yes, you do. I'll get you one. Oh, I got an email that like your stuff that we ordered on the Kansas trip, all like your just massive amount, pumpkin spice Jason and everything.
Heck yeah, I'm so excited for pumpkin spice Jason, let me tell you.
Oh, I know. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Oh, okay. So what's up, everybody? It's good to see you guys.
Yeah, it's hot in this van. Hold on, I gotta open a window or seven.
Victoria and some chick took Jason's unfinished meal. That did happen. We were in Concordia, Kansas.
Yeah.
We were eating at this one spot that actually had pretty good. The burger was pretty dang good.
It was their hangover burger. So it was 2 slices of Texas toast, a patty, a burger patty, a fried egg, cheese, and we ordered extra bacon. And it was solid. It was a solid burger. Plus we had fries. Me and Patrick were talking. Like she came by and Patrick's like, "Oh, I'll pay the bill," kind of thing. And we're still eating and we're talking and stuff. And I took a big bite. I had half the burger left, half my fries left. Took a big bite, put it down. He's talking. I'm chewing. She came back with the check. She was, thanks, guys. Hope you have a good day. She grabbed both plates and walked off. And I'm like,
excuse me?
I finished chewing and I looked at Patrick. I'm like, I so wasn't done. But it was gone. It was already gone.
Oh.
Nothing I could do, guys. But honestly, I was maybe like, thank you for the so much. I was like maybe 2 bites away from being done. So it was fine. Like I didn't fight it because I'm just like, I was almost there. But the fact that like a half a plate of food and she's like, yoink, soup. It was kind of sad. Now, if it was Hickory Hut, I would have bit that fool.
Oh, dude, Hickory Hut knows. Hickory Hut, you throw your own plate away because you're not done until you say you're done. Cassie, thank you for the PayPal donation. And thank you for the super chat. 16 days until Tahoe Biltmore. Oh, yes.
It's close.
You're getting excited.
Close. I also want to thank everybody who's helped out Cemetery Road in PayPal donations, all that kind of stuff, helping me purchase the cleaning materials I need for the stones at cemeteries I visit. I blew through all the D2 that I had. I have some, I think, coming. Someone said they were going to send me some, so I should have some coming. But literally, I cleaned a ton of stones on this trip, and those episodes will be coming up soon. There's a new episode tonight, guys. A new episode of Cemetery Road. I was so busy traveling and stuff, I wasn't able to get one out this weekend. Tonight, I want to say after this live stream, will be the newest episode of Cemetery Road. But every cent that you guys have sent has helped me buy more D2 for those stone cleanings. Thank you.
Yep. Huge thank you to all you guys. And if you want to help contribute to the Cemetery Road specifically, linktree.com/the cemetery road. You can subscribe to the channel, which if you haven't already, do it because we're trying to get him to 3,000.
We blew past 2,000 on this trip, guys.
Are you at 2,300 now?
Oh, let me see.
He needs to check. Real quick, Nikki, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. And I just read your email. I haven't replied to it, but I read your email before we went live. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to us, and we're glad that you found us. She said that she had never really watched paranormal shows, and she found us, and she thought it was just shows that are just meant to scare you, jump scare you, whatever. But she said that she loved our investigation, loved the fact that we're out there, and like not the aggressively trying to be like light me on fire, that stuff, but that we go in.
I mean, if you want that, light me on fire.
I mean, you kind of look like you're about to get lit on fire with all the red light, Jason.
Maybe I should switch to the blue. Hold on.
But I thought that was super, super cool.
I am currently at 2,256.
Heck yes, guys, go subscribe to the Cemetery Road. Elvira says, I'm sorry I don't have a PayPal account, but here it is. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. And now, Elvira, you get the first box circle around your name. Whoosh. Thank you so much, guys. Keep in mind.
There we go. I'm not on fire anymore.
There you go. Now you're nice.
Back to the blue light. Blue light special. Ooh, I should change it to orange. Hold on.
Do it, Patrick.
Pumpkin spice Jason.
Yes, Patrick. How much footage do you have to go through to edit for upcoming episodes? Jason and I completely filled 1, 2, 3, 4,
orange light.
5, 6. We completely filled 6 hard drives worth of footage on this investigation, or on this trip. 6. There they are. So that's a lot.
Sarah Jane and Elizabeth, thank you for supporting the Cemetery Road. Every little bit goes a ton. Long way. So I appreciate it.
And who? Elizabeth?
Yes. The next episode of Cemetery Road is tonight. The next episode of The Haunted Side is Fridays. And depending on where you live at various times. But if you go to the Cemetery Road or Haunted Side YouTube channel, which you're there, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications. It'll let you know when the next episode is. Generally, like the day before or so, Patrick will post the episode up on the YouTubes, and then it'll pop up like, hit a reminder because this is going live at this certain time. Best way to keep track of us.
Steffi, did my PayPal donation come through? Please let me know so I know if it worked or not. I don't see it unless for some reason your name on PayPal is Arnold. That's the only one that I don't know of.
Ollie says, where's the donation bell? Where's our ding ding?
Oh, scheisse.
It's a new thing, guys. We forgot because we've been gone.
Yes, I do have 2 of them though, which is extra special. So hold on. We got all those legends, so give me 2 seconds. Okay, that should suffice the legends. And then Arnold Sass, Elvira, Cassie, Nikki, and Elizabeth. Okay, now we're caught up. Bam. What was I about to say? I was about to say something. I don't remember.
Know.
New.
Thank you, Custard, for the super sticker.
Oh, I was going to say Aaron. Thank you so much. Aaron! For the PayPal donation. And she said, put me on that board, biatch!
So, Patrick, I finally got Pizza Ghost stickers and all that kind of stuff from Patrick on this trip.
Yes, he did.
And I brought him home, and I had him sitting on the table where I was doing some work. And my youngest son comes up and he picks it up and he's like, oh, this is cool. This is Pizza Ghost. And I'm like, it is a Pizza Ghost. And he's like, oh, it's a ghost with a pizza. You need a Pizza Ghost. And I'm like, it is a Pizza Ghost. That's his name. That's Pizza Ghost. He's like, no, you need a pizza that's a ghost. And I'm like, so like a pizza, but it's a ghost? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, sure. Why not? So get to work on that.
Okay, we'll make it happen.
A pizza pie that looks like a ghost.
Might be. Thanks for the PayPal.
Oh, and Patrick,
Bam. What up?
just to make you jealous, look at my new phone.
Oh,
Look what I got yesterday.
I haven't got it yet, guys. Oy.
I got the new iPhone because my work bought it for me. So,
Dan Tex, you are right. That is the hard drive phone.
Excuse me,
Guys. So the haunted side, our like our bank, like our piggy bank for the haunted side for for locations and gear and hard drives, wiped out. Kansas completely wiped it out. What wiped it out is having to book everything last minute, and having to rebook hotels and everything like that. So yeah, it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare.
It worked out, guys, though. Like, the locations we had set up were going to be cool. Do not get that wrong. They were going to be cool. They would be quality episodes. But we managed to score some epic locations due to the help of our friends at the Paracon, Vivian Noir of the Dead Hours, some intense Google searching at the last minute. So there is no loss here. So don't think like, oh man, they lost their thing, so now we're going to get like second tier episodes. We're getting top tier episodes that have been requested of us for the last 2 years.
Yeah, a very, very, very long time. Leslie, heck yes, you did. You are right about there.
Victoria and Crow and Dan and Annie. Hello, everybody.
Oh yeah, ring that bell.
Bing, 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 bing,
so thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, I can't tell you how it came in clutch. So very clutch. What was your favorite place we investigated on the trip there, Jason?
Well, the thing is, we investigated very different locations. So each location was a very different feel, very different look, all of that kind of stuff. Very different paranormal experience, if you will. And so it's really hard to nail down because of the uniqueness of each location. But I would have to say the McIntyre Villa.
It is McIntyre. You said it right.
Yeah,
that is the proper way to say it.
It is a proper haunted house, guys, because not only did we experience some really eerie things there, but the whole look of it, like it just, when you think haunted house, especially right now during the spooky season, and you think of like classic haunted house type stuff, like it's that place. And we got to investigate there for 2 nights, which was awesome. And Stephanie, who runs the place, she was awesome. She let us have full reign of the place. She let us like hang out there past the time to like boogie out and let me work from there and all that kind of stuff. So hats off to her. That may have been my favorite place just because it was kind of our home base for 3 days.
It really was. And what a place to have as a home base. That, you know what I thought was the just amazing about that trip is that how everybody just came together to help us out. Like
not only you guys, our community that rally around us every time, but people we had just met were excited about what we were doing and helped us out immensely. That was huge.
Yeah, it was incredible because it was people that we just met at the Paracon, and they were like, you guys are awesome. Like they fell in love with us immediately. They're like, you guys are
little
so
did they
cool.
know.
Yeah, little did they know. But yeah, they were like, you guys just light up the room. Like that's what we kept hearing. It's like, you guys, even now I'm seeing pictures getting posted from the Paracon, and people are just like, oh, I love those guys. Patrick and Jason are just a breath of fresh air in the paranormal world, is what they're saying.
It worked out real good.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so freaking awesome. By the way, OMG, Andrew, you were up there and you were about to get circled on the Legends board. Thank you so much.
We legending?
Yes, we just got another double legend. It said hi again from sunny Sydney to help with the empty piggy bank. Andrew, thank you so much. There you go. By the way, Jason, I don't know if you heard when you were trying to get all your mic and everything set up, but Cody and Sean came by while I was out in Kansas, and they wrote their name on the Legends board with 2 stars.
Sons of jerks.
Right there. So, no, it's just now they owe us $300.
It's true. Them's the rules, sons.
So, guys, I'm sorry, but
I expect a check. Not even a check, because you can no. Come on, cold hard cash when we see you in a couple weeks.
Yep, we're gonna hold them to it, guys. Susan, check your PO box this weekend. Oh heck yes! I haven't checked it since we got back, and I'm sure there's a ton of stuff in there. So yes, thank you so much for all of the lovely stuff that you guys send. And if you want to send us something, guys, if you want to send us, we get thank you cards, we get gift cards, we get all kinds of stuff sent in that PO box. It's in the in the about tab on the YouTube page, but it is The Haunted Side, PO Box 1954, Fernley, Nevada 89408. If you want to send us some cool stuff and get yourself a nice little shout out.
Boop-a-doo.
Oh snap, Renee! Thank you so much for joining the mystery box.
There you go.
Guys,
you know what I realized halfway home? Guess what I forgot to do?
What?
Sign all of those photos we took.
Oh, yeah. I already knew that was going to happen.
I spent a couple hours walking around locations and taking photos for you guys for the mystery box, and totally forgot to sign any of those pictures. So I will do my best to sign them when I am in Reno in a couple weeks for the Biltmore event. Sorry.
I sure hope so. We
were super busy on this trip. As much as we didn't have to drive this time on this trip, we investigating hardcore most of the night from like 7:30ish till like 3-4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then trying to get some sleep, but not getting as much sleep as we would like. And then immediately like having to do other things. Like I had to work every morning, and we had to charge batteries and get ready for the investigation, blah, 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 blah. So we were still pretty busy, to the point where last day we were together and I'm going to drop him off at the airport and all that kind of stuff. I was done.
Yeah.
Done. I wanted to be home. I was over it all. Like I was wore out. It was a long trip.
Yeah. Jason hit that wall of like, what do we say? It's like that 8 to 10 day stretch of a trip or being on the road or whatever. And you just get to that point. You're like, just.
Elizabeth Golding said, "Did you actually get those quad espressos?" You know what, Elizabeth?
We absolutely did.
I got
what?
6.
Oh, you got 6. Yeah.
6.
Yeah, we did.
Patrick thought I was going to explode.
It was pretty crazy.
Even the dude at Starbucks that took my order, he was like, "So you want 6 shots in yours?" And I was like, "Can I get more?" 6 will be fine.
There wasn't even any milk. Like you substituted all the milk with espresso and then pumpkin spice flavoring.
Yeah, it was the strongest of the pumpkins.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty dang awesome.
Hello. Goodbye.
That's my mom saying hello and goodbye, I hope.
Could be a ghost. We have no idea.
Yeah, hopefully. And how many energy drinks do you think we consumed? I'd say on average 3 a day, 3 to 4 a day, times 10 days, 30.
It was a lot. It was a lot, bro. 30? It was probably too much.
Yeah. I did find out that I like the Coke with coffee. Those were good.
Ascot, yes, I'm in a van. This is the official Haunted Side Road van.
Falcor.
Falcor held up for this trip, guys. Boom.
Yep. And thank you guys for helping with all of that. Oil change, gas, tires, everything.
I need new wipers now. My wipers were not holding up so good. I saw a question here. Marie, who is going to our Biltmore event, said, "Do I need to bring any ghost hunting equipment to the Biltmore? Super stoked."
Absolutely.
I would. I'd bring anything you want. We are going to be doing investigations while there, and while we do have some gear of our own that we can loan to some people while we do these investigations, there's no guarantee we'll have enough for everybody. So if you have stuff, bring it. If you don't have stuff, phone, iPhone, Android, doesn't matter. Your phone will have a recorder on it. It will have a camera on it. Bring that with you, and that should be enough to get going.
Heck yes, that's all you will need.
Brittany says, how do we sign up for that event? The Biltmore event? The Tahoe Biltmore event? Well, you got to first buy a plane ticket to Lake Tahoe. Reno Tahoe International Airport.
Drive on out.
But you can find tickets for that at jamieleeeventscompany.com.
And if you go to Eventbrite, you can just search The Haunted Side and you'll find it. Or Para Experience and you will find it.
Vivian says, all right, I was just popping in to give the guys a quick shout out. Thanks, Viv. I'm off to work on the next Murder Corner episode. If you have not joined, gone onto YouTube and subscribed to the Dead Hours where Vivian does the Murder Corner, you should definitely do that right now.
Yeah, go.
Because she's awesome and her show is awesome.
It is.
There is a link. Cassie, thank you for the Biltmore event.
Oh, man, Cassie.
Which is only in a few weeks, guys. We are right on top of that, mother.
Sass, can I request a loan via PayPal to pay for my plane ticket from New Zealand?
Whatever you need to do, girl.
See you guys in a few weeks. Heck yes. Oh, yeah, no, we're super excited.
Oh, it's going to be good. And that event plus our event on Halloween night in Las Vegas, the Haunted Rave, signals the end of my traveling for 2021. I am so tired.
Me too.
I am getting on an airplane tomorrow morning to go to Canada for a few days. And then when I get back, I got some time, about a week and a half before I get on a plane to go to Reno, and then get on a plane to go to Vegas, and then a plane to go back to Reno, and then a plane to get back to Vegas or back to Oklahoma. I'm going to be done. I'm going to be done.
Dude, when I got home and I carried in suitcase, carried in backpack, carried in duffel bag, carried in all the gear, I just set it down and I just took a big sigh of relief. And
I took all the clothes out of my bag that I took on this trip, put them in the washing machine, dried them, folded them, put them back in my bag because I'm like, we're going to Canada in a couple days. We're just going to transfer it all.
That is so funny. Yeah. Oh man, it was so much fun though. We had a blast. I mean, like we said earlier, guys, the trip started off a little shaky. There was some turbulence there, but all in all, dude, I don't think I'd change anything. I mean, maybe I'd change the fact that we already had the locations.
I would change the stress level that we had, but as far as the things we did, the places we investigated, no, we're good. We're so good.
Yeah.
Sorry, looking at my phone.
Oh, you're good. I'm doing the same thing. Guys, if you want to help us film more episodes,
dang,
join the channel. Actually, we're like 50.
I got people supporting Cemetery Road, as they should, because they're awesome.
Hit me with those names.
We have Cassie. Thank you, Cassie. Cassie's one of the goats. We have Michael.
Mike B.
Yes.
Mike B.
We got Charlotte. And Melissa. Who says I'm dadgum awesome.
She is, not you.
Thank you.
Lordy.
And I have I got my like swag in for the Biltmore event, which isn't much. I got some pins and some stickers and 10 copies of my Cemetery Road book that I will have available at the Biltmore event. But I do plan on ordering more because I've gotten so many people messaging me and emailing me about getting one of those books sent to them and all that kind of stuff. So when I get back from the Biltmore and the Vegas trip, all that kind of stuff, November, December, I will work on getting more copies of the book that I could send out to people. So soon, guys, because in 2022, which is ridiculous that we're almost in 2022, I think it's time for Cemetery Road Volume 2 book.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and
so
guys,
I will retire Volume 1, and we will go on to Volume 2.
Yep. So guys, go click that link. Victoria just put it up. Linktree.com/the Cemetery Road. Go subscribe. Go make a playlist of all of his episodes and leave it playing all
Let me see how many hours of watch time I need, because I was at like 75% of what I needed.
Yes, get it. Oh, by the way, Melissa, thank you for the PayPal donation as well. You are amazing. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, guys, while Jason's looking up that, we are like 53 members away from hitting that next tier. We keep going up a little bit and then going down a little bit, up a little bit more, going down just a smidge. But we're leveling off, but we need 53 more members. So, guys, if you're in the chat right now, look at your name in the chat. If it does not have that little neon ghost next to it, that means you're not a member. Consider joining the channel. It's literally $1.99. $2 a month to join. And it helps us get to the locations like we had to do in Kansas. It helps us get, so the airline American, the flight back, the gear was not in as good a shape as the flight there.
We did. I know. Coming to Kansas, one of our lights that we use quite often is broken now.
Yep.
The little like screen that tells us the battery life and like the intensity of the light, it's obliterated. So that sucked.
Yeah, that was $50 right there. See ya. A couple of the tripods didn't make it back. Both of the para beacon things didn't make it.
No. So like Cemetery Road needs about 1,300 watch hours before it can be monetized.
Guys, let's make it happen.
But the subscriber count is awesome, guys. Thank you all for subscribing. We're at 2257, which is ridiculous because we thought we were like really trying to hit 2,000 by Halloween, and the fact that we blew past that on this trip is huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Andrew, welcome to the team. Did I write you on here? I didn't write you on here for the legend board. Andrew?
Yeah, Annie, 1,300 hours is what I need on my channel before I can monetize
Tina!
it.
You can send a member milestone chat, so please join. Yes, you sure can, Tina. Thank you so much. Monique in the house. Bam, Monique is on board.
Oh, yeah.
On the Legends board up there.
We did.
She's a double legend, Monique.
Slider,
thank
didn't we?
So much for being here.
I forgot the slider broke.
Oh, shh.
Like
I did too.
There's like these little plastic tires basically that help it run along the track. They like disintegrated.
Oh, let me show them. Let me show them what happened.
Patrick comes walking up to me with a handful of black plastic, and I'm like, "What is that?" He's like, "Yeah, that's the tires from the slider."
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
and this
good.
is the condensed slider that we've been using. It gets the job done and it fits basically in the luggage, so it's not like a pain to do. But on the back, the actual piece that slides had these little plastic wheels that literally shattered into like 5 or 6 pieces each, and so it was just grinding on metal. It was like, and like the camera was shaking. It looked horrible. So I had to do like a temporary fix and we found command strips. And so I took the fuzzy part of the command strips and made little tires out of it.
And it works okay, but you can
It
definitely
works.
see,
I mean, it works okay.
you can see some of the jitteriness as it rolls. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was like 3 days into the trip.
Yeah, it was. God, it was a nightmare. So now it's the slider fun, and the slider. I mean, the one that we need.
Listen, we didn't crash a drone though.
We did not crash a drone.
No
This
drone
slider was
crashes.
like
Thank you,
$200.
Monique. You awesome.
Monique, killing it.
What a hootie. Bye, Brittany. Have a good time wherever it is you're going. Maybe to sleep. I don't know.
But yeah, so this slider was like $200, which is okay. I'm gonna find a way to maybe
get some replacement
back on here
and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna find something, maybe like a little gasket or something.
Get some Lego, some plastic Lego tires.
Yeah, I mean,
they might fit.
that's not an atrocious idea. Actually, that is not an atrocious idea. Sean, welcome to the team, Paranormal Investigator. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, we're getting close. So we're 51 away. 51 channel members away from getting new and more emojis.
Ascot says, what made the Tahoe Biltmore the place? The Tahoe Biltmore has history, paranormal history, that goes back due to its history with the mob that used to run the hotel / casino back in the day. And there are reported paranormal experiences that people have in that place. We investigated there, and it was pretty intense. And because Jamie Lee, who is our lead at that location, she ran events there. She was able to get us in, and we did an event where kind of like a takeover, a paranormal takeover of the location, and it was awesome. So we always said we need to come back and do this again, but even better, and that's what we're doing. So why is it the place for this event? It's because of that, because we have had experiences there, paranormal experiences there. People really enjoy the place. We have access to it. They're super hospitable, and it's Lake Tahoe. Like, people like coming to Lake Tahoe. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, so that's why this place is the event we're doing right now.
Yep. Elvira, thank you so very much for upgrading your membership to Pro Investigator. That helps out tremendously. And guys, if you are a member, click that link anyways, double check, see which level you're at. And if you can, upgrade. If you're just a paranormal investigator and you can go to like lead investigator, that helps out. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. You're going to throw a birthday party on the TNL next Tuesday, Patrick? Maybe. What's my birthday? My birthday's Friday. So we're doing a pre-show live and an episode on Friday on my
Unfortunately,
birthday.
I don't think I'm going to be here for that episode, guys, because I'm going to be in Canada. I'm sorry. Okay. But Patrick will send me the link if I am available at that time, because I don't really know what I'm doing on this trip or whatever. But if I could sneak away to pop on the episode, I totally will. So,
is my birthday Friday? What's the date on Friday? Friday's the 8th, right?
Friday's
the 8th. My birthday is this Friday.
My birthday's in the right after the Biltmore event, in between the Biltmore event and the Tahoe, or in the Vegas event. So we're just going to have to make the Biltmore event my birthday party, guys. Who wants to come to Jason's birthday party at the Tahoe Biltmore? Woo!
We make it like a dual party. That's what we have to do. Chew Dog, thank you for the $5 super chat. You guys are awesome. Keep up the great job, guys. Thank you so much. And Pam, thank you for the 10 super chat. Party on Friday. Heck yes. Oh, it's Patrick's B-Day.
Michael,
Yep.
we can get Jason a cake at the Biltmore. Heck yes, bring that cake, son. Bring it.
Do it. I dare you.
My architect. My boss had a paranormal experience in an old house in PA. She saw her husband in the basement when her husband was working in the backyard. Gave me instant chills. So she saw a doppelganger, what she saw. We've had doppelganger experiences at the Biltmore, sons.
Ironically, yes, we have.
Monique! You guys
Bam,
look as
thank you
handsome
so
as ever.
much.
Yes, I want to come to your birthday party. Jason, have a great birthday. Thank you. I'm surprised I look handsome because I look tired. I look wore out.
Nicole, thank you so much for joining the mystery box. Another mystery box.
Elvira says, my son's birthday is on the
Monique!
8th of October. Woot! October, babies. I have had like Halloween themed birthdays since I can remember. Like, that's how into Halloween I am and the spooky season I am.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's those October babies, man. Us Libras. You're a Libra, right?
Scorpio, baby.
You're on the edge, right? Yeah.
That's right. I live on the edge.
I live on the edge of...
Living on the edge. Y'all missed it. Me and Patrick is singing quite a bit on this trip.
We did.
None of it caught on camera.
Jason was just slaughtering the harmonies too. He was killing it. It was good.
Maybe at Biltmore we can do some singing. I'm just saying, if you need that extra, get a ticket.
What was the one that we were doing at Sally House out front? I don't remember the song.
Oh shoot, I don't know.
I know what it was.
What was it?
It was I can feel it
coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. We were singing that as this giant storm came in, and like Patrick's like, I gotta get the drone up. We gotta fly this thing before the rain hits.
Yes.
And he was flying that drone all the way up until the sky opened up and dumped tons of rain on us, man. If you haven't seen my Instagram photo of us at the Sally House with the rain coming down, perfect time to investigate that place. That place was off the hook, by the way.
It was. And I know that place is known for being like a next level haunt, right? World renowned place for being haunted. But like after a rainstorm like that and being that close to the Missouri River, things ramped up.
And when we started investigating, it was kind of quiet. Like we were there for a few hours.
Yeah.
And we were both thinking like
Jason took a nap. Actually, I took a nap. We took a nap
out
there
on that couch. And we were like, I don't know, maybe it'll happen. I don't know. It's kind of a small place. We were like back and forth on whether it was going to happen. And then like, oh, let's get the gear out. Let's start setting up. And then we started hearing things, voices, thumps. Like we were like, we need to hurry up and get going because this place seems to be going. We got ready. Nothing was happening. We just started the investigation. We were doing our thing. And then it just like
the rainstorm.
Yeah.
Tina, thank you so much for the generous PayPal donation. Oh, almost fell out the chair. I just about fell out of the chair. Oops. That would not have been good. Oh man, thank you guys so much. So much love, so much support.
Your guys' support incredible. Is huge. Of the haunted side, of Cemetery Road, of the Mystery Project, of everything is massive. So don't think we don't appreciate everything you guys do because this show, this community would not be anything if it wasn't for all of you. So Monique, thank you for the super chat. Wish you guys all the best because you truly deserve it. You are the best to watch. I am super glad that we are producing something you guys enjoy to watch because as a huge movie lover and a person who has grown up staring at a screen and watching stories unfold, the fact that we could be documenting stories that are interesting to you guys or compelling to you guys to not only watch, tune in every week, but to be like, you know what? I'm going to throw these guys a couple bucks because I believe in what they're doing. That's huge.
Massive.
That rarely happens. And for people who produce things for others to enjoy, it's very rare to do that and have people respond as passionately as you guys. So it's a big deal, and trust us, we don't take that for granted.
Oh my God, no. I don't think it's in Jason or I's like personality. I don't think it's even possible for us to take something like that for granted. We are so humbled by your guys' love and your guys' support. And I know we say it all the time, but we never expected. The episodes are always going to be free to watch, but when you guys do, it's just like it's so appreciated. I mean, like he said, like $20, $5, $10, $100. There's a lot of stuff you could do with $100. You could go to the grocery store and get a few days worth of groceries and stuff like that. And for you guys to be like, you know what, I love it so much, we're gonna support it, is huge. And if you can't, we get it. Totally get it. Times are tough.
It's even humbling when someone says, I've watched your stuff and I like it, I want to tell other people. That's a big deal, because I watch a lot of stuff. I consume a lot of people's projects, and I'm just like, that was cool, and then I move on. I don't recommend it. I don't like it on social media. I don't like share it, kind of thing. There's a very few things where I'm like, this was so good, I want to just like blast it out to other people. And you guys being like, oh man, you want something cool? Haunted Side, boom, share. Let me email this to you.
Yeah.
I learned of the Haunted Side by somebody telling me about it at work. It wasn't even shared on social media. It wasn't, posted on Twitter or anything. It was somebody being like, hey, I watched this thing. You should watch it too, because I think you would like it. Word of mouth. Like, that's all it takes. And because of that one interaction, here I am, guys. It's the reason I've been on the Haunted Side for 2 years. It's the reason Cemetery Road exists. It's the reason for everything is one person being like, you should check this thing out. So don't think you sharing or telling people about the show is not helpful enough. It is huge.
Yeah. Liking the videos, commenting on the videos, all that stuff. Y'all are incredible. And by the way, if you are just tuning in, we are doing our Tuesday night live stream. This is kind of more of a podcast feel. Jason and I just kind of sit down, we chat, we talk about what happened on the trip. When we do them, we talk about what's coming up next, which is a ton of events, guys. A ton of events in October. And hang out. So if you guys are here, thank you so much. Make sure you like the video if you have not liked it already, and go subscribe to Cemetery Road.
Speaking of Cemetery Road, Robbie asked, will Cemetery Road be doing investigative work in graveyards? No, that is not the point of the show. And I try to be as respectful as possible when I go to cemeteries. That is the one thing I knew I was going to have to deal with when I started the show, and am currently on the Haunted Side, and all that kind of stuff was dealing with that, because I know people like to investigate cemeteries. I know there are haunted cemeteries. I have visited haunted cemeteries on Cemetery Road, Stoll Cemetery being one of the biggest. Cemetery Road is not a paranormal investigation show. So I do not do paranormal investigations on Cemetery Road. I also want to respect cemeteries when they say, like, don't come here when it's dark. Like, we have hours from daylight, sun up to sundown. So I don't want to disrespect the rules of these places. And Patrick has been kind enough to be like, no, that makes sense. I won't like push that on you because I respect your show and kind of that thing. But we have investigated a burial ground before in Nevada, in Reno. There's a burial ground because there was a mental institution that had like basically almost a Potter's Field type scenario, and we've investigated that before. It's now a public park. There's no like hours set or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's a fine line. But it's not it's not something the haunted side does on a regular basis, and that's not the point of Cemetery Road as a show. So on Cemetery Road, we will not be investigating on that show. Does that mean we'll never see cemetery investigations on the haunted side? No, but for me, I need it to kind of fall within certain rules and guidelines set forth on the location, so that I don't look like a complete hypocrite because I'm not doing something I'm asking others to do by being respectful of people's final resting places.
Monique,
it's weird.
No, it makes sense. Monique, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. And
Monique,
the Absina, thank you for the $5 super chat.
Obscenous. And I have been asked that before, the whole investigating cemeteries thing. And I have had some people say, like, oh, Jason's going to look down if you investigate a cemetery. I don't care what anybody else does. Like, I don't have control over what anybody else does. Other people are, for the most part, grown adults who can make their own decisions. All I can do is do what I feel I need to do. So my personal feelings and all that kind of stuff, I'm not applying to anybody else. I'm just applying to myself. Sass says, I guess it's like not using Ouija boards on investigations. Kind of like that. Using Ouija boards on investigations is a personal choice I have decided not to do. And Patrick didn't do it before. But if he was suddenly like, I'm going to bust out a Ouija board and do this thing, go ahead, man. I'm not going to be a part of it, though, because that's my personal preference. But again, I'm not going to tell other people they shouldn't do it. They grown ass adults. They could do whatever they want as long as they're not hurting somebody else. Again, my only responsibility is to myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Robbie says, did you know the Clean Water Demon House was torn down? What?
Yes,
we did.
We unfortunately found out that news last week, and yeah, it's heartbreaking because Jason's going to be here in a couple of weeks, and we were
literally going to go back.
Yeah, we were literally going to go back and film a return too, which we might still do. It's not going to be as crazy as the first one, obviously, or maybe it is. I don't know, but we'll go back because the stone barn that we didn't really investigate on the episode is still
the haunted peanut butter barn. Yep.
Yeah.
which isn't as ominous a name as the Clean Water Demon House, but Stone Peanut Butter Barn. That's one thing.
Stone Demon Peanut Butter Barn. But the rubble is still there. So if the stone tape theory is something that you subscribe to, then the wood, the stone, the metal, all of that is still there. It's just piled up on each other. So could that fuel some energy? Could we still get something? I don't know. It might not be a 2-part series, but we might.
That's more of a live stream type deal.
Yeah, I feel like that would definitely be a better live stream thing.
Somebody said, what kind of birthday cake would I want at Tahoe? That's a good question.
Chocolate cake, chocolate icing. That's the only kind to do. Monique, another super chat. Ooh,
I'm gonna say like any type of Halloween themed cake, especially if it's a pumpkin themed cake, would be preferable.
Cake. Get him
like a chocolate pumpkin cake. Woo!
That would be insane. That would be so good. I'm on board with that. I am on board with that.
I love your vibe, guys. You're the nicest, most honest. We try.
Oh, thank you. Ashley.
Ooh, chocolate cake with peanut butter icing. That's like a Reese's piece or a Reese's putter peanut butter cup.
What are you saying?
A Reese's peanut butter cup. Listen, best candy in the world. Peanut butter cup.
Ooh, I thought you said taco cake. I'm down for a taco cake.
No.
Chocolate brownies made by my mom.
I'll do it.
That'd be fun.
I'll do it. I got a whole weekend. Where did Jason go?
Jason's on the roof of the Tahoe.
Jason's on the other side, man.
I'm a golden god.
He's drinking whatever was in that Coke bottle.
Oh, man. I wonder if it's still there. We didn't take it out. It must still be there.
It's gotta be there.
Steve coming through. That's gonna fall. Steve, thank you for the generous PayPal donation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, bam. Thank you so very much, guys. The PayPal donations are coming in clutch, guys. We filled up every bit of hard drives that we have. In fact, to just even edit the episodes now, we're going to need another one. Like, I'm going to need one to actually run the files off of.
This is a first, but I know it happens. Renee, thank you for supporting the Cemetery Road through PayPal. Unfortunately, you asked for money, did not send money.
Yeah, guys,
but thank
it happens
you.
all the time.
I'm sure you can go into PayPal and fix that if you would like to.
So,
but they say
Jason,
not much, but I hope it helps. Watch every episode, and it's great. Love it. Thank you. My episode just started.
Oh, did you air it now?
Yeah.
Should we watch it?
Why the hell not?
I mean, if it's airing right now, let's
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 put it
watch
up here. Y'all just watch it with me. I don't care about the watch hours. Who cares? Let's watch it together.
Come on, come on, come on.
I knew if I set like the time for it to go off, like we would run over.
Of course. I didn't even realize we've been on for an hour.
Listen, I was kind of excited to hang out with you guys after that trip. Not that it was a bad trip, but just saying.
Like the video, full screen.
See,
here.
let's do a premiere with everybody. Come on, Mark.
Yeah, this is cool.
It's a 12-minute episode, so it won't take too long. But then you guys have to go and do team rewatch so I can get the watch hours.
Yes, guys, let's watch. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, Jason's premiering a new episode of Cemetery Road. But make sure you go and like the video and watch it.
Theme song by Vivian Noir. Wreaking havoc. Time flies when you're with your favorite peeps. You are correct.
Isn't that the truth? Is the volume good, guys? I had to kind of turn it down on my end so I could
Sounds
still hear
good.
Jason.
Sounds good. This is an episode on this specific shot was in this episode. Both these, the old Dutch Flat Cemetery. In this episode, I am still in Dutch.
Look at that beard.
Old cemetery. Now, the old cemetery is right next door to the new one. For instance, I'm in the old cemetery now. The new cemetery from last episode is just right over there. Now, while this cemetery also has been cared for, not to the degree as the newer cemetery. Now, there are still people being buried in this old cemetery fairly recently. There are some recent new headstones. But for the most part, it's very, very old burials. And the amount of trees here dropping leaves and pine needles and sometimes branches just makes this location very difficult to keep tidy. Also, you will notice that more likely than not, a lot of the burials here had wooden markers because there are clearly a lot of burial plots that are not marked. You can tell just by the sinking of the ground when you walk around. Plus, there are a lot of stones on the ground itself. They've been knocked over. So you really got to pay attention when you walk around out here because they are covered with pine needles and leaves. You would step right over them and possibly damage them. So let's take a look around. I'll show you some of my favorite plots and stones, and then we'll get back on the road.
Jason, just let me know. I could play you some original tracks.
Just start doing it. Start just
So
sending me
when
original stuff. Keep it
a
like
stone
2-3
falls,
minutes.
Done.
A lot of
Shh,
times
I'm
you will
talking.
find people leaning them up against trees. Now, does that mean that is where that person was buried, that they are buried right here next to this tree? Maybe not. Maybe, but most likely not in that exact same location. That is why you probably shouldn't touch stones, because you never know where that stone actually belongs. The unfortunate part about this particular stone is that the top half of the stone that actually has the identity of the person who is buried here is completely gone. Another stone I found sitting up against a tree allows me to show you guys something that I find
Good
very
night, Robbie.
interesting. So,
Good night, Robbie.
this is the stone for Anna,
It's beautiful stone.
aged 25 years. Let's see. I can't really make out when she passed. But her stone is leaning up against a tree right here. Again, I'm not sure if this is her actual burial area or not. But if we look at the stone, we can
Thank
see
you, Linda.
how deep these stones go
That's
into
my
the
mom.
ground most of the time. As you can see, this is her stone. And
I'm
if
gonna
we
go.
follow down the edge right here, we can see that it's rounded and there's etching right there, but then it's squared off. And that means everything from this point down is what goes into the ground. So when a stone is properly placed, this is how much material is under the ground holding it steady.
Dude, you should just do like an 8-hour ASMR video of just that kind of
So in
stuff.
this cemetery, there are,
Just
much
shit.
like the
whole
last
thing, the
one,
whole thing.
family plots surrounded by stone walls or even fencing. This one's interesting to me because it is a very long plot. I mean, it stretches all the way that way.
You can't even see the end of it. It's in the
across
bushes.
to there. Very, very long. But it seems
Dang.
there are only 2 burials in it of children. And you can see the stones. You can see an additional border around the plots inside, but the rest is completely empty, which makes me think that this plot either has people buried here, but the markers are gone, or were never placed, which would be odd. Um, or a family bought this massive, long plot in order to keep the whole family together. Their children passed, they buried them in the family plot, but then maybe when the mining dried up in this town, the rest of the family moved on, leaving the two children alone in this quite large family plot.
Elvira, you asked what inspired me to do the Cemetery Road and what I find interesting about this. You can find all that information on the very first episode of Cemetery Road. If you go over there, I explain the whole story there.
On the flip side of the plot I showed you, the family plot that was nearly empty, this one, same situation, very long family plot, but very much used up. So this is the plot
This is like
for
the
a
whole
person
family
named
here.
Elijah. Now it's kind of hard to
Wow.
see in the video,
From like
but
parents,
we've got a rather
children,
large stone.
grandparents,
We've got a
all of
fence
them lined up.
around the specific plot. The plot itself, if you can kind of see this slope right here, it's kind of sloping down towards the stone. That generally means that his coffin, his burial chamber that he was placed in, gave away, and that's why the ground sunk down the way it did. Now, I absolutely love this plot. It's got a wooden border around it, a wooden marker. You can see it still has a cross on it because it's a separate piece from the actual headboard. But it's all wood, so the marker, you cannot tell who was buried here. It has worn completely away, which is the sad part when you come across wooden markers, but it is really cool to see out here. You saw in the last episode I was at the newer
This one's pretty
Dutch
wicked.
Flat Cemetery. This is the older one. We kind of filled up this area, moved everybody over to there. We didn't move the people, but we started burying people over there. This place, this cemetery, trees everywhere. And because of that, if a branch falls, it can do some serious damage. Now, that is a metal barrier around this plot. As you can see,
You can see where the
branch
branch
fell
just hit
right
that
on there.
thing.
Luckily, it didn't damage the stone. The stone, as you can see, is a curved stone, so it avoided being destroyed because of the way it's designed. It just happened to fall right where it wasn't going to get smashed. But that is why some of these don't last. It's not just the weather. It's not just vandals. It is just nature. An old tree branch falls. If your marker is right underneath it, it's probably not going to survive. All right, guys, it's time for me to get back on the road. I stayed a little bit longer than I meant to, which seems to be the case every time I go out. I don't even know why I plan specific amounts of time for every cemetery. I think it all comes down to I just start wandering around. I start reading the stones. I start wondering about people. I start wondering about what it was like to live back then. I kind of get lost in thought. And honestly, I absolutely wish I could document every single stone I come across. But unfortunately, I just don't have that kind of time. But this was a great little stop. It is getting very hot because it's about 103 outside. Thankfully, I have shade, but I need some water, maybe some lunch. But anyway, when you are out
I went and
walking
had some
amongst the
beers.
stones, remember,
Same thing.
always be safe, be respectful, and until next time, I'll see you then.
And that's the episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember, Team Rewatch, go get me them watch hours.
Yes, guys, go do it. Yeah, that was awesome. That was cool to watch it. Here too. I like
Sean over at the New Reality was sitting in my chat apparently over at the new episode. Sean's a huge supporter of Cemetery Road. You guys, it's no secret that me and Patrick are friends with Sean and Cody over at New Reality. We give them crap here because it's fun, and they know we're just joking. But Sean has been almost in every single premiere of my show, and he's donated on PayPal to support the stone cleaning efforts and gas and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, go hang out with New Reality. Go subscribe to their channel. They are awesome dudes.
Heck to the yes.
And Elvira, thank you for checking out my channel.
Elvira,
I've got 45 episodes, and we're almost to a 1 year of Cemetery Road. So just go check them out. Hope you enjoy.
Heck yes. So what do you say, Jason? We got another, what? You got 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
Yeah, I can hang.
Sweet.
And then I have to go pack for my trip. Because while all my clothes transferred into my bag, I got to find my headphones and I got to charge some stuff. I'm taking the drone with me.
Ooh, because Cemetery Road, hopefully,
I'm hoping. There's a cemetery about 3 miles away from where I'm staying. I'm gonna try and get over there.
That would be so freaking cool. So cool. Elvira, another PayPal donation. You were racking up the stars.
Sarah Jane, is it your 2-year anniversary with Haunted Side yet? Yes, in September was my 2-year anniversary. September was, I can't remember what day it was. I think 15th was the 2-year anniversary of walking into the Donner Tunnels with Patrick for my very first official investigation.
Yep. Pretty awesome. SAS number 5, Barbara Ray. Did I miss the live? Dang. Well, not all of it. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here for another about 15 minutes or so. Guys, huge shout out. Thank you all for the super chats, for the PayPal donations. We added a bunch of legends from the Kansas trip that came through. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. It really, really, really came. I mean, it didn't just come in handy. It like literally saved the trip. So thank you all so much. The Haunted Side piggy bank has been completely depleted, but it was because of you guys we even had that in the first place, which is incredible. And yeah, we were able to secure like some pretty awesome locations. And like Jason said earlier, one of the ones for sure, the Sally House. You guys have been asking for that for like years now. People have been like, go to the Sally House. And we were like, we would love to. We just didn't have a reason to go to Atchison until this last trip, which because of you guys, we were able to do. So
S. Shepard says, hey guys, you're both absolutely amazing. A question. I mean, no disrespect as I love you both, but what happened to your original camera guy from the very beginning? Was it all too spooky for him? I am very disrespected right now. No disrespect. And we talk about this often. The fact that when Patrick needed a second, he met Sean. Sean was able to be on the show for a few episodes and help Patrick create what would become what the Haunted Side is right now. But when going to the Eureka Opera House, he just experienced a little too much. And apparently he took something home with him that really disturbed him, and he just had to decide to step away from investigating, which not a problem. Investigating the paranormal is not for everybody. We've seen it with Sean. We've seen it with Jeremy. We've experienced it with other people that have reached out to us, said, hey, I went out, I investigated it. It was too much for me. Not a problem. So there's no hard feelings. There's no animosity towards the people who have come and gone in terms of investigating with us. But yeah, he's doing great. Like, he's fine. He shook it off. He's him and his wife are running a nice little escape room business. Like, that's just what happens, guys. Jeremy's the same way. He came on and he did a bunch of investigations with us. It shook him the wrong way. He wasn't feeling like he needed to keep putting himself in this situation. And he's like, hey, love you guys. Love hanging out with you guys. Willing to have a barbecue with you. Don't want to enter a spooky old tunnel with you anymore that's full of ghosts. And not a problem. It's not for everybody. That's why me and Patrick are doing it for you guys, so you don't have to experience that kind of stuff. You can just come along for the ride.
Yeah, you can hang out and watch it.
Mountain Man Medium. You the man.
Wreaking Havoc, thank you for the super
Thanks
chat.
for hanging out in my chat, sir.
Barbara, thank you so much for the super chat. Y'all are incredible.
Sean
in the
Patrick wouldn't even let me watch
hell.
my own show, guy. I needed you in that chat, and you came through big time because Patrick wouldn't let me go.
Nope. I was like, where do you think you're going? Where on earth do you
I
think
cannot wait to hang out with those guys in Tahoe, guys.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
It's gonna be a good
Elvira,
time.
another $2.
Elvira. Pam, I've subbed to Cemetery Road as soon as I heard Jason and his channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh, Jason, by the way, did you notice that?
What is that?
Number 82.
Oh, yeah. That's our barbecue number, guys.
That's Hickory
Patrick
Hut.
stole it.
Guys, if anybody from the Hickory Hut is watching, I apologize. I
He didn't
put it
know
in my
was in his
pocket, and the barbecue was so good.
But if you're ever in Salina, Kansas, Hickory Hut.
Hickory Hut for
We
the
ain't
win.
even kidding. We went there
Leslie!
twice and ordered the same damn thing.
Literally,
Leslie
exactly the same
and
thing.
Sass number 5, Barbara Ray. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Another one, Barbara. OMG.
We didn't have as much barbecue as we would have liked on this trip, guys.
Why is that,
For-
Jason? Explain why
one
we didn't
reason,
have as much.
we had barbecue in Wichita, which was fine. It was a fine barbecue to have to really scratch that barbecue itch to get us started on this trip. Honestly, I can't. When Pigs Fly, I think it was called or something.
Yeah.
It was good. No, I have no complaints over it. It was
barbecue.
And then we went to Salina and we asked, we're like, where can we get good barbecue? And they're like Hickory Hut. So we're like, all right, we'll check that out. So we went to Hickory Hut and it was damn amazing. It was so good. And we're like, oh man, it's going to take a lot to top Hickory Hut. And then we moved on to Atchison. Atchison has one barbecue place. We were there for 3 days. And it was fine barbecue. I told Patrick I would describe it. I'm not even going to say the name because I don't want to like say they're
well, you
bad.
said there's only one.
You do the internet sleuthing.
You guys do it.
It seemed to me like the type of barbecue of somebody who's like really good at barbecuing in their backyard and thinks I would like to do this for a living. So they start a restaurant, but it's not like, here's the problem. We had Hickory Hut. And when you got something that good, it's a lot of work to get up back. It didn't move us as Hickory Hut did.
No.
So
the sides were delicious. The sides from the place in Atchison were great. But you don't want the sides to be the highlight of the meal.
But here's the problem. There's a restaurant there. It was called Willie's in Atchison.
Oh,
it's like a sports bar type like place. The problem is they have one thing on the menu that blew us away and had us go back like 3 times. What was that one thing? Jalapeno ranch. Like literally the dipping sauce at that place caused us to be like, forget everywhere else. Let's keep going back to Willie's. The jalapeno ranch. They had mozzarella sticks with the jalapeno ranch.
They had homemade beer battered breaded mozzarella sticks
with
and
the
guys,
jalapeno ranch.
We're not talking jalapeno ranch like just Thousand Island with some pickled jalapenos in it. No. Homemade ranch dressing with finely chopped up fresh jalapenos in there. It was so good. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah. And it was excellent. And the burger, I had the chicken wings. The chicken wings were great with their home sauce on there.
Thanks for the PayPal.
The chicken wings were great.
Andrew, thank you for the PayPal.
And then what else? Then we went back the next day and we had Sally's Revenge, which was a burger, like a spicy burger that was flipping awesome. It was so great. Good. Their food is top notch. And I will say their service did not need to be as quality as it was. They were all awesome, friendly people. And so that took up like all the time we had at Atchison is Willie's because we were just like Willie's all day long.
Yeah.
Then we went back to Salina, Kansas, because we had to investigate at the temple. And what did we do? We went back to Hickory Hut because that's what we wanted. And so we didn't get a variety of barbecue on this trip like we did with the other trip, but we feel we narrowed in and zeroed in on the best we could have, and that's the Hickory Hut in Salina, Kansas.
10 out of 10 would absolutely recommend.
It's so good. Their ribs were fall off the bone. Amazing.
Yeah, it's the rib that like you take a bite and it's just
the whole thing just
left
falls
with
off.
Just a bone. That's all you're left with. It was so freaking good. By the way, guys, thank you so much for all the love, all the support on this live stream. PayPal donations, the whole nine. We're literally we're only like $40 away from being able to get the hard drives that we need to start editing season 8 because season 7, we've got one more episode of the Jemison Asylum, and then we're moving into the season, almost a series finale. It's not the series finale. It is the season
over, guys.
7 finale, which is going to be Old Hospital on College Hill, which was nuts. Yeah, absolutely insane. That is going to be the end of season 7. It's probably going to be at least 2 parts, maybe 3 parts. I'm not sure.
Thank you.
I haven't
super chat.
Yeah, Pam, thank you. But I haven't been able to get in to start looking at that footage yet to see what all we got on that. But that'll be the end of that. And then we're going to start with season 8, the Kansas trip, which is going to be freaking phenomenal.
Jane says, great. Now I have to take a road trip for barbecue. Listen, we're doing the work for you.
Absolutely.
We're doing the Lord's work. Let me tell you, we're going to go to all the barbecue we can possibly get to.
Yeah, we're building like the dream team barbecue plate. We're like putting together the all-star plate.
And let me tell you, Hickory Hut's baked beans, Victoria, this is for you, Victoria. Hickory Hut's baked beans were on point. Not only did they have the baked beans in there and all the sauce in there, but they had little sliver slices of sausage in there. Did you notice that?
And bacon. Oh,
and bacon. Oh my God, it was so good. That was some good baked beans. That was good times.
Yeah,
I thought of you every time I ate them baked beans, Victoria.
Cassie
Shira Lee is supporting Cemetery Road through PayPal. Shira Lee, you awesome. And Renee, I see you fixed the please send me money to here's the money for stone cleaning stuff. I super appreciate your donation. Everything is going to be going to gas and stone cleaning solution that I have completely run out of. And I saw somebody asked how, like the bottles I get, those spray bottles, how many stones does that clean? That depends on the stone. It depends on how large the stone is. On this trip alone, I cleaned one large, had to stand on the tippy toes cleaning stone, but also how much growth is all over the stone. It really depends. A stone, a couple feet high, but fairly clean doesn't take much, but one that's maybe even a foot high, but just covered in growth, that's going to take a little bit more. So it really, really depends. I'm going to, I've collected enough that I'm going to get another spray thing, the pressure sprayer thing. And by pressure sprayer, I'm not talking power sprayer, because we don't want to
hand pump one.
Yeah. I have one for water so I can wash the stones off. And then I've been getting the squirt bottles. There goes my light. My light died. I've been getting the squirt lights or squirt bottles of the D2. I want to get another hand pressure washer jug thing, and then get the quart bottles to save a little money, and then just dump that sucker in. So it really depends on the stones, what I'm cleaning, how large the stones are. But everything you guys do, gas, stone cleaning equipment, replacement brushes, music,
you need
licensing.
some brushes too.
Dude, I wrecked one of my brushes on this trip.
Yeah,
I had a brush. It's a red brush with black bristles. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to use this too much. But it is the brush that really gets in the nooks and crannies and cleans off the names inside the lettering and stuff. and I wore that thing to the stick on this trip. So I have to get a new one. So all of your guys' donations go towards all of that stuff, keeping Cemetery Road up and running. So thank you, and absolutely thank you.
Yep. And I just posted up, guys, Cemetery Road Brush Fund, and that is his link tree. Go send him a PayPal donation. Barbara says, I need a mystery box spoiler. Okay. You guys are familiar with, where are they? I don't have one
You're
here.
all familiar with underwear, right? Has nothing to do with what we're about to show you.
You're
But
familiar with the underpants. There's this little circular disc known as a pocket plasma.
I thought you were going to say a CD,
A
compact disc. Dude, if you threw a couple compact discs of your old band's music in there, do you know how much people would like fight for that crap?
That's actually not a bad idea.
That's an amazing idea, guys. Who would like to find in their mystery box a couple of songs,
a CD of like demos
of whatever band he was in?
That might not be a bad idea.
The downing, the upping, the holding, yes.
The holding,
the clutching,
the clutching. Yeah,
everybody would freak out. What if it was like you have a 1 in 50 chance of getting that CD?
That's not a bad idea, because I have some stuff that was never released. So I have like demos and acoustic versions of stuff that nobody outside.
We need to get little USBs, and you just throw like 2 singles on there and throw it out there.
That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
Because who needs a CD these days, guys? And plus, that CD would be garbage by the time it got to you. But a little USB stick with a song or two.
I like what we're saying. But
I'll even provide harmonies for a song. You just send me the background.
Oh, dude, sing some harmonies on it. Faces in the background. Ooh, yeah.
Dude, I would so do that. You just put it deep in the song. Put it deep in there, so you can't hear me.
Well, then it wouldn't be a harmony. We need
shush.
Just I can auto tune it.
There we go. Auto tune.
I can melodyne that stuff up.
Like, yes, that is the thing. Like, we need to do that.
Yeah, we totally need to do that. So go join the mystery box, guys. Linktree.com/the haunted side. I just posted a link. Join, and October is the month you want to join the mystery box, guys. There's some crazy stuff coming. But
we're gonna put a lock of our own hair. Where do you think the beer went?
A lock of our own beard. Oh my God.
I came home and shaved that mother off. You can tell.
Anyways, back pocket plasma. I got pocket plasma stickers, but they're holographic stickers that sparkle and glitter. So you'll be able to have a sticker of a pocket plasma and move it around, and it will sparkle and glitter and look all crazy. They're going in this month's what's it called? Mystery box.
Mystery box. Victoria said we still need our Nacho Libre night, because I have still not seen Nacho Libre. I feel like as the haunted side, I should, or as Cemetery Road, I should do like a fundraiser where like legendary status for Cemetery Road gets you a private screening of Nacho Libre with me.
Yes.
And we'll set that mug up. We'll set it up right now.
We are making that happen. Like right now, guys. Do it. Do it immediately.
Listen, all the people who are coming to Tahoe Biltmore, I'm sure there's a TV in my room. Let's make it happen, guys.
Ooh, you guys just got the room key.
People are like, ooh, is it sexy time? I'm like, no, Nacho Libre is on the TV. They're like, that's just weird.
Oh my
man.
God. Did you not tell him that they were Jason's Jeeps?
I don't know what that means, but you give a legend status. I may learn or whatever.
I made you learn things.
What?
Mm-hmm. I did see that we need a shirt that says the BBQ side, and abso-freaking-lutely we're going to have the
a good idea.
BBQ side.
Asterisks in small print, barbecue baked beans. Because it's the official side of the haunted side.
It really is. It very quickly became.
Listen, I like our side. I don't know if anybody's asking. Generally, you have a fairly common set of sides at a barbecue place. Our general sides are the barbecue beans and potato salad. Potato salad, I feel, has been across the board in all of our trips fairly the same. It's
Yeah.
you have to work hard to screw up the potato salad. But that little like signature to the beans is really what sets you apart. And there's only been 2 places where I'm just like, you guys did the beans up right.
Yeah.
Surprisingly though, the barbecue places we hit 3 of them on this trip. None of them had mac and cheese.
That's
I don't know
not a
what
that's
that
not a
problem is.
Midwest. That's not a Midwest.
That's a problem. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's not a
Like
Midwest
I
thing.
get there's like barbecue in various areas of the world, and you kind of like follow a trend. Y'all need all mac and cheese. Come on.
Come on.
Just want a little bit of mac and cheese, guys.
I
But I
will
did
say
like
that
the
I
fact the
was-
first place we went to had when they're like, "Do you want bread with your barbecue?" And that's normal. I'm like, "Yeah, sure." It was just like 2 slices of white bread.
Yeah.
Hickory Hut had like 2 slices of Texas toast bread.
Oh man, it was so good too.
That's how you do it. That is like, because that tells me you're willing to compromise on your meal. You're going to offer a barbecue meal, 2 meats, 2 sides, whatever, and you are going to compromise on part of that meal. Hickory Hut said, nah, we're going full bore on the whole meal. I appreciate that work. It's just bread, but when you go above and beyond on the bread, that means you went triple on the ribs. Boom.
And they freaking did. Those ribs,
Those
I'm
ribs
still
were so good.
dreaming about them. They were so freaking good. Raising Cane, Victoria, it blew Raising Cane's Texas Toast out of the water. Raising Cane's not even close. Not even close. I'd rather have one bite of Hickory Hut's Texas Toast than like an infinite supply of Cane's Texas Toast. It was so good. It was so good.
Indeed. Guys, this has been a great hangout. But it's fading fast because I got to wake up at like 5 in the morning.
Oh, yes, you do.
So we're going to take the next 10 minutes.
Oh, it's lightning round.
Lightning round, guys. Lightning round is when you guys start shooting us questions like crazy and we're going to answer them. That's when you start shooting super stickers and super chats and PayPal donation. Anything you want to do in the next 10 minutes.
Yep.
We got to get this done.
Because remember, I take a picture of these boards and post it on the social media afterwards. And I'm going to write some big old names on this one. Every super chat, every PayPal donation, everybody who joins, you get your name really big right here. Let's go. By the way, we're only like $40 away from getting the hard drives. Help us get the hard drives, guys. Let's go.
That's number 5, Barbara Ray. Thank you very much.
Barbara Ray, look at this.
And I'm watching for any questions in the chat.
Barbara, bam. Thank you so much.
Turn the hat around. That's like a switch over the top. Don't you know?
Oh, snap. I should have done. Elvira.
Oh, he says, Elvira 199 on a super sticker. Thank you, Elvira. You have been a goat tonight. Any bats on this trip? We did not see any bats on this trip. That does not mean they aren't watching for Patrick at every turn.
We did see a bat in a stuffed animal bat.
That's right. How do you decide to place the cams before investigation? It really depends on the location. Generally, it's if we know there's a spot in the location that activity happens, we'll set the camera there. Or if it's just a cool shot, we'll set the camera there. And if we tend to see things popping off in a certain spot during an investigation, we'll move the camera to that spot. Best Jim Carrey movie, The Majestic. No. Majestic is number 2. Truman Show is number 1. That's my opinion. I'll fight you.
Ooh, I don't know.
How do you protect yourself before and after an investigation? For me, it's personal introspection and prayer. Patrick
The same.
does his thing.
And my Jim Carrey movie would be Dumb and Dumber. S. Shepard.
Jason, you are wired tonight. I am. I drank a lot of coffee today. Sass, Sarah Jane, thank you for the super sticker. Favorite horror movie? I guess if I'm going to boil it down to like my favorite horror movie, Halloween, the original Halloween.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Renee, love you guys. We love you. Elvira,
We love you too.
right back at you with the super sticker. Boom, she killing it tonight. Jason, have you ever thought of entering a room before Patrick? I always do. Watch the show. If the camera goes in first, that's me. That is
yup,
me.
100%. He does it quite a bit too.
I know. I'm just like, I ain't waiting for you, son.
Exactly. Favorite horror movie, the original Psycho, black and white, where they use Hershey syrup as the blood.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Yeah.
Victoria says The Majestic is amazing. Andrew says Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind.
That's
Steph
a great
says,
movie too.
or maybe they see it, but they don't think Pizza Ghost Scratch and Sniff Snickers are a good idea. I would totally do scratch and sniff Pizza Ghost stickers.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. And a plushie, I would do it. Pizza Ghost is quickly becoming like our Ghostbuster Ghost thing. Bruce Almighty, that's a good one.
Ooh,
Ace Ventura, The Thing, cool. Best coffee brand, whatever, strongest.
Death Wish coffee. I tried that. That was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
No, what's the other one? Just had it. Wandering Bear, their iced coffee.
Seen that one.
Oh, that's the one you had at my house.
Oh no, that's good. Their iced coffee's great.
Oh,
have you seen the number 23? I have not, but I know what you're talking about.
That was a good movie.
Is it hard being so awesome? All the time. I want pepperoni smelling stickers for our Pizza Ghost. Hell yes. Me, myself, and Irene.
Pasties.
Yeah. Do you think aliens and ghosts talk to each other? I have no idea. I would love to talk to either one of them.
Maybe ghosts are aliens, or aliens are ghosts.
You never know. The Mask is good. See, I watched The Mask, and I'm just like, everybody looks so young.
Oh God, Cameron Diaz.
Trick or Treat is great. Trick or Treat is for me, underrated horror anthology. I know it's like popular. I don't think it's as popular as it should be. It should be top tier. Favorite Halloween candy?
Ernest goes trick or treating.
Always peanut butter cups.
Yeah, peanut butter
candy,
cups for sure.
Peanut butter cups,
full size.
Kicking horse coffee.
Elvira again, getting stars on the lightning round.
Haunted side placemats. Sounds good.
Yes.
Ever watched Ghost of Carmel, Maine? I honestly have not. I've heard that.
I've heard that name,
but I have not watched any of their videos. Elvira ordered. Krista Ritter says I ordered a Haunted Side hoodie. Super excited to get it.
Heck yes! Thank you so much.
Wolf Paranormal says I look so different without my beard. I know.
Yes.
I hate it.
I have to
I
grow
want
mine
my
out.
beard back so bad.
Yeah, out of just for science, I have to grow mine back out. Favorite Tim Burton movie? Nightmare Before Christmas.
Batman.
Oh yeah. Shoot.
Jason looks younger without the beard. I have to because I'm getting super old.
Favorite ice cream flavor? Peanut butter and chocolate. Baskin Robbins. I'm going to be specific.
I have a really
Robbins.
soft space in my heart for mint chocolate chip. But I'll be honest, not a huge ice cream fan. Like ice cream and cake. Ice cream and cake. Absolutely. One scoop ice cream, one slice cake, boom, done. But too much ice cream, it becomes unenjoyable for me. I have
ice cream. I have like ice cream once in every 6 months. I'll have like a scoop of peanut butter and chocolate.
I like me an ice cream sandwich. But it's not my thing. Like ice cream's just never been my thing.
Chocolate ice cream sandwich.
You look so much younger without the beard. And Patrick, your beard is the perfect length and thickness.
Well, I'm not even going to say it because you guys are all thinking it.
I had to shave mine off. Like I had my beard growing out during the Kansas trip. You'll see it in the videos or the episodes and stuff. But it was starting to like grow past my lip line, and like I can't stand that. I can't stand the beard hair growing on my lip line.
Wreaking Havoc, I think Patrick should face his fear and be a bat ghost for Halloween. The next legend that goes up on the board, I'm going to use that to buy a bat costume, and I will be a bat on the live streams, one of the live streams. If not Halloween night, because we'll be in Vegas, I will bring it.
Listen,
become a legend right now, and
if someone sends legend status to the Cemetery Road, I will make sure to wear my Ghostbuster suit in Vegas.
Do it.
Did any of the pioneers and paranormal investigators, Heinz Holzer, the Warrens, etc., give you inspiration to investigate yourselves? No, because I didn't know who those people were. Because before paranormal investigation, I had movies. I didn't know about like actual people who like investigated ghosts beyond like what was TAPS?
Ghost Hunters.
Ghost Hunters. Again, like I live this with Patrick on the haunted side. I don't watch like ghost hunting stuff. So none of those people inspired me because I didn't know who they were. Now that I'm in it and I know who they are and I'm like, I'm investigating on my own. I can't even imagine the crap they had to go through with the technology they had. And like, if you believe the stories of their investigations, the weird and psychotic things they had to deal with. So no, but I respect those who came before.
Yeah, and same thing with me. What got me into it was my personal experience. I didn't even know that people did that. I didn't know that paranormal investigation necessarily was a thing that people did. So I never really sought it out. I just knew something happened to me, and I wanted to have it happen again. I wanted to understand what had happened. And then, getting older and seeing that, oh yeah, because, Ghost Hunters, the original one and all that kind of stuff. What was the one on MTV? Fear? Not Fear.
It was Fear. Yeah.
Yeah. Those shows
like a reality show where they would take people and put them in a haunted location and be like, survive all night. And they would give them tasks to do. I have a bootleg DVD of that show. It's amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, that was a good one.
Which Batman is your favorite?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton for Krista Ritter and him. I'm going to say Ben Affleck. Close second to Michael Keaton.
Wait, Ben Affleck is a close second? So Michael Keaton is
but
still
they're
Batman.
Very different Batmans.
Oh,
but I grew up with like the first original Batman. I was in the theater for that movie. It's great. But it's a very different Batman than the one Ben Affleck is portraying, and Ben Affleck did a great job. But the trailer for the new one with Robert Pattinson, it may really just take the boat because it looks great.
That would be awesome.
Jersey Girl says, what do you think about all the channels that were called out on being fake? People are going to call people out. People are going to be fake on YouTube. Listen, you should not base your beliefs off videos you watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
You should go out and investigate yourself. If you find it entertaining to watch said videos, awesome. If you think it's entertaining to watch our videos, awesome. But base your beliefs on your personal experiences. Go out and find ways to investigate yourself so that you can really just say, I believe not because I saw it on YouTube, but because I was in this place and this weird thing happened and I can't explain it. Do that.
Yeah. Patrick Jason, who is more scared of the bats flying around y'all? Who can take walking around them? The funniest part is
I duck and dodge and I'm good.
Yeah, the funniest part is I'm not really even scared of bats. I just don't get I was more scared of just getting hit in the dark by a bat. Yeah.
Ain't no one believing that. Oh, well, it looks like I don't have to wear a Ghostbuster suit.
I don't think
Victoria asks, Who can dance better? I have no idea. I can't dance at all. So
Well, then that means
Patrick is good to go, man. He wins. He wins that battle.
I win by default. That's not really a win.
Andrew McGrath says, so what was the old reality? I don't know. I'm still waiting for him to tell us. I'm still trying to figure out what the other side of the haunted side is.
I'm just waiting to figure out what the haunted side of what. What are we the haunted side of?
Like somebody who tried to like quote unquote debunk us. He wasn't even debunking us. He was just kind of like talking crap.
Said he hated us. He's like, these guys are successful and they have people that like
half
them.
of his whole argument was he didn't understand our name. The haunted side of what? I'm like, okay, go home.
See ya. Oh my goodness. I saw Ghostbusters in the movies. I'm old.
Elvira says, Jason was scaring Patrick by making sounds. That was literally the first investigation, guys. The very first investigation I was a part of was the Donner Tunnels, and a bat scared us. And Patrick like reacted in a way, whatever. Like, I don't know, 5 minutes later, he was like, what's that? And I'm like, it's probably a bat. And he like ducked down. He freaked out.
Like, what the
I
hell?
did not understand what that would mean for our relationship moving forward. The fact that like in a moment of like comfortableness, I scared him by like pretending to be a bat in the Donner Tunnels. But that's what happened. And he ducked. He almost hit the ground.
Oh hell yeah. I was about to just prone.
Oh yeah.
Nope,
It was
not today, bats.
Not today, Satan. Set me on fire.
That's the shirt that we need, dude. Not today, bats.
All right, you have a few more minutes. I'll let this go for another 7 minutes before I dip out. For
Patrick yelling the at the spirit box, the name of that bird was hilarious. Yes, in the what was that, the Hunter Creek House. I'm like, is that a bird? Rebecca? Is that a bird? I got hella country there too. I was like, Rebecca, is that a bird?
Oh yeah, your Texas popped out of your body. It like came out of your soul.
Yeah, I did. Barbara, thank you so
Greg
much.
says, great video, but didn't like location of the last show. If you're talking about the not the
Jemison.
old price, Jemison, got 1 or 2 episodes left of that place. We loved that location. I would love to go back to the Bryce old Bryce and the Jemison, because we just did not have the time for the amount of space that place covered. I'm sorry you didn't like it. Not every episode is for everybody. If there's an episode that's just really not doing it for you, just tune into the next one.
Yeah. They all, unfortunately, they all can't be bangers, guys. We go out, we do our very best.
And it's a subjective thing. Like, we don't expect every episode to really resonate specifically with you personally every time. If you're not feeling it, just move on to the next. Wait for the next one. It's totally fine.
Hit the like button and watch the next one, or go back and rewatch some of the other ones, because we got to
watch the new reality or Cemetery Road. I need the watch hours. Let's do that.
Get Cemetery Road up hopping.
Steph says his Texan came out when y'all were trying to go in that basement. Also, it was cold outside and he was just standing there. The Texas comes out every once in a while.
Yeah, especially when we investigate in the South.
Leslie says The Birds was my favorite Alfred Hitchcock movie. What's yours? It is and always will be Rear Window.
Ooh.
Is my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to buy me the movie poster and send it my way, that'd be great. Rear Window.
Put it in the mystery box. Or the P.O. box. That's the word I was looking for.
How many hours do I need, Sean? I need about 1,000-ish, 1,300-ish of hours of watch time on my channel so that I could start having memberships and all that kind of stuff.
I just posted.
I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow,
barbecue
and it's gonna be
side.
for you guys.
I know you need to still pack and stuff too, huh?
Yeah, I got my clothes packed. That's about it. What is Sean S. Shepard says? What is it that you guys do that think makes you much more successful at getting such great evidence and response from spirits? I don't know if we are successful at getting spirits like on a wide scale. It takes a lot of hours to get the things that we capture, and we go to locations and record and film and all that stuff, and don't get nothing. We just give you the good stuff. That's what you see is the stuff that's interesting. But if we are getting things that, yeah, if we're getting more things than others, I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. It may just be luck. It could be the fact that people think Patrick is like a magnet for emotional resonance. We don't know.
Do you know what I think lends a lot to it is that we go in very respectful. We go in with the attitude that we're speaking to someone who was alive at some point. And so we go in with that kind of mindset where it's like, imagine if you're just home alone and somebody busted in and was like, talk to me right now, make this light up. You're probably going to be like, I don't know if I want this person in my house. Whereas if you just walk in and you're just like, somebody was like, hello, my name is Patrick. This is my good friend, Jason. We're just here to talk to you. Do you want to come out and talk to us? You might be, I mean, maybe not. Maybe some people
seems to be going better. So good for us now.
Yeah. Some people might, some people might respond to that, the first kind of stuff more. But I think most people would respond better if they were alive to somebody being like, hello, my name is Patrick. This is my friend Jason. We brought a bunch of stuff you can play with. Do you want to have fun?
Karen says, and thank you for that super chat. That's awesome. Yes, Karen, I don't watch you guys for the content only. I watch you because you are enjoying what you do. I enjoy watching you do it. You always cheer me up. Love what you do no matter what. And that's huge. We do enjoy what we're doing. Honestly, like, first and foremost, I investigate because I want to investigate. I want to experience the location and whatever's going to come my way. Secondary is filming it for you guys. And if I can bring my excitement and my energy and everything that I love about doing what I do through the camera to you guys in these episodes, then I feel I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
Because I want to take you along on the trip. If you're there with me to experience this stuff and I'm able to like bring that energy of actually being there to you guys, I did everything I could. That's the point.
Yep. Absolutely. 100%. All right, guys, we got to wrap this up, but we got 3 spots left on this board. Let's see if we can get 3 more super chats or 3 more PayPal donations on the double. Jason, check Cemetery Road as well, because Cemetery Road gets you on the board. Also,
who is going to donate legend status to make me investigate as a Ghostbuster?
Yes, and I need a bat costume.
Who's going to be the one?
I will do it.
Nobody.
I will do it right now. I will do it right
now. I may just do it anyway. Mm-hmm. Melissa says, do you guys have any hobbies?
I play golf.
I have too many. I collect things. I collect Ghostbuster stuff, vintage VHS tapes, Viewmaster stuff. Photography is my hobby. Hanging out in cemeteries is my hobby. Hunting ghosts is my hobby. Building Lego, if you want to be specific. There you go. What kind of phone cover do I have? I have a OtterBox on my new work phone. I have to keep it protected because it's technically not my phone. It's a work phone.
I forgot to ring the bell.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Ring my bell.
Can we do a marathon of Cemetery Road so we can get your hours up? I am planning on doing a marathon Cemetery Road. Yes, I will do it soon. I'm just traveling so much right now in October. I don't know if I can do it right now. Lego, do you have the Ghostbusters car, Jason? I do. I have the one they released most recently for the upcoming movie Ghostbusters Afterlife that I built. It's like huge. My wife bought it for me. It's awesome. But let me really quickly show you a quick photo if I can find it. I gotta like scroll through all of the stuff I shot on this trip, guys. So just be on the lookout for that soon.
And yes, I cannot wait for you guys. The mystery box is the only place you're going to get the sparkly pocket plasma stickers. And I cannot wait for you guys to see them. They're insane. Elvira, Patrick, this is for my Lewis. Please put his name on the board. You got it. L-U-I.
I'm just saying, when someone says, do you have the Lego Ghostbuster car? And I'm like, yeah. But I'm also working on my own Ghostbuster car. Look at that. Quick peek. It's going to have a containment unit in the back. But literally, I've been driving around in an Ecto truck. Yes. So if you want me to investigate in a Ghostbuster outfit, legendary status on Cemetery Road, we'll make it happen. How do we get the boxes?
Linktree.com/The Haunted Side. I just posted it up. Get the THS mystery box. You can sign up. And guys, if you want to sign up just for October, because October is going to be a good one, you can sign up and then cancel it. And then you'll get just the one box. And yeah, you should definitely do it. And by the way, Karen, thank you so much for the very generous PayPal. There is your name right there to finish off.
Steve says, Jason, you are such a nerd.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And we wouldn't want it any other way.
Thank you, Karen, because you do what you do love what you do. I sent you both some cash on PayPal. Thank you. Krista Ritter, who's your favorite Ghostbuster, Jason? Maybe a little controversial, Krista. Holtzman from Ghostbusters Answer the Call. That is the female Ghostbusters movie that came out a couple of years ago. Holtzman is my favorite of the Ghostbusters because there's nothing wrong with that movie.
Liz, thank you for the PayPal donation. $5 away. $5 away, guys.
Karen, I did get that donation. Leslie. So thank you for supporting the Cemetery Road.
Leslie, thank you for the PayPal donation. Man, y'all are incredible. Absolutely.
You are all incredible. And I just want to remind you guys, the Kansas trip was in shambles and you guys saved us. The channel has grown to where it is because you guys have supported us. Cemetery Road has crossed the 2,000 subscriber mark because of the support you give us. Everything is because you guys watched our stuff, decided this was something you felt passionate enough to support, either by sharing us, telling friends about us, giving us money through PayPal or super stickers or super chats, anything like that. The support, any type of support you guys give us, not only helps us create more content, it helps us be excited about the content we're creating. We want to do more for you guys. We really want to like push the limits when we get to the point where we're like, dude, we're actually in the Sally house.
Yeah.
What else can we do? Like, where's the next place we can go that really brings the value to you guys?
Waverly. That's the
one. 2022 is the Waverly year.
Yeah.
I feel it in my bones.
Yep.
I can't tell you guys how much your support in any way, form, or fashion really just makes it all worth it. Everything, all the travel, all the tiredness, all the energy drinks, everything is because you guys are telling us like what you do is valuable to us. And so we're like, well, let's make it even more valuable because we want to do what you want. And this Kansas trip is definitely like, we were literally sitting in the living room of the Sally house and being like, people
Wow.
asked for this and we can give it to them. We're so
We
pumped because of
did
that.
it. And we
Oh.
snuck that one in too because
Karen,
Jay.
sorry, me again. If I watch your videos again, does that show as extra watch hours at your end, Jason? I think anytime you watch any video,
Yes.
it just starts adding the watch hours.
Yep.
Like literally, if you just put on like playlist episode, season 1 and just let it play, and then go play all season 2, just let it kind of loop through, that adds up. And the unfortunate part is because my episodes are only like 10 to 12 minutes long, it does take a lot of watching to get those hours going. But we're really going up on those quick, and every subscriber, every time you guys watch those videos, it helps a ton.
It really does, guys. And real quick, I saw Elizabeth said, how and why did those reservations disappear? When we got, if you guys haven't heard, most of you guys have heard, when we got to Kansas, we had a whole week's worth of filming we had hotels booked all the way up into Iowa. Yeah, all the way up into Iowa to film at these locations. When we got to the Paracon, we were supposed to meet with the person that facilitated all of that and set all those locations up. And that person was nowhere to be found. Don't know for sure what happened, but long story short is that person was nowhere to be found, and those locations were no longer available to us. And we found this out about 30 minutes after arriving to the Paracon. So it was like,
it was a weird, this is exciting to be here. I'm glad to meet you guys. What do you mean all of our locations are gone for the next week? Oh no. Like, it was such a dichotomy of like going from a high to a low and just whoosh, that shift, and like being like, what do we do?
Real quick,
and
Jason,
Patrick looking at me being like, what do we do? And I'm like,
let's
I don't know what we do. What do we do, Patrick?
Jason, let's give him the look. This is the look Jason and I, as soon as we heard that news, this is the look we gave each other. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That's what we look like. Yeah. And refunds? No. There was no refunds of any kind.
No, unfortunately, and without like getting into it, because we don't want to like put people's personal stuff out there. There were no refunds. And there's not going to be any refunds, which sucks. It sucks. But we're not going to sit here and dwell on the fact that like the sucky part of it. We want to sit here and dwell and celebrate the fact that like when we were in need, when we came out and said like, guys, we have an issue, you guys stepped up, you guys donated and supported to the point where it didn't matter. Like, we were able to pay for brand new locations at a moment's notice. We were able to travel to those locations, investigate those locations, and we got really, really cool stuff to show you guys. No lie, Sally House was insane.
It was nuts.
The villa,
amazing.
The theater that we went to, wonderful. Everything was great. The temple, great.
Next level. Next level. And it's Eileen, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, it's all because you guys came out and supported us in our time of need. I would rather sit here and like cheer you guys on in that, like, hey, you find value in what we do to the point where you were able to support saving the trip.
Because it almost didn't happen,
and
guys.
Sit here and be like, yeah, this thing happened and this bad thing happened. Let's really discuss this bad thing. Let's not dwell on the bad. Let's dwell on the good, in that we were able to do something awesome. And I can't wait for you to see that awesome, because that awesome is,
it's next level, guys.
I'm just saying.
Next level.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We are presenting 2 episodes that do not replace something because we had to. We're showing you episodes that are some of our best stuff.
yeah, the universe was like, we got your back, guys. That was a bad situation, but it's going to be worth it in the end because, yeah, like Jason said, the caliber of location and the caliber of the evidence and what happened to us is unmatched thus far. Unmatched.
It's going to
For
be a
sure,
fun season. It's going to be a fun season for you guys. I can't wait to sit here on these live streams and like go over it with you guys and present it
discuss
to you
the
guys.
craziness.
Like it's going to be so fun.
Juicy.
And we only like even just beyond Kansas or besides Kansas, we have one more episode of the
Jemison.
Jemison. I keep wanting to say
Asylum.
Old Bryce, and I'm like, nope, we've moved past. But then like old college on hospital on Old College Hill.
Damn, spirited
I
in
cannot wait for those
Calcutta.
episodes, guys. I cannot wait because honestly, it's the first location that made me tell Patrick I need to leave. I need to go outside. I'll see you in an hour, and I left.
Yeah,
because
true.
it was so personally intense, and we're so close to releasing those episodes. We're going to be releasing those episodes when we're in Tahoe, when we're all together. We're going to have to take a break from Tahoe and come with you to the live feeds and stuff. Oh man, I cannot wait.
Mm-hmm. Next level. Ding, 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 ding. All right, guys. With that said, Jason's got to get to bed. Love you guys so much. Thank you all again. Thank you so much for the support, for supporting the show as much as you guys do. Y'all are incredible.
Beyond.
Yeah, I've got to get some work done though because I got an episode to edit for Friday. But love you guys so much. Jason, any last words? I think we've just about said it all.
Thank you for supporting Cemetery Road. Thank you for supporting the Haunted Side. You guys amaze me every single time.
Yep. Go follow us on TikTok, The Haunted Side. Go follow us on Instagram, Haunted Side. And then check out Jason and myself. We also have personal TikToks and personal Instagrams. Go light it up, guys. Y'all are amazing. Have a wonderful night, and we will see you all on Friday.
See ya.
Birthday. Ding, 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 ding. Adios.